Understanding question tags in English grammar. Question tags in English grammar refers to statements that end with short questions. That is, a brief proposition that has a short question attached to it. Question tags are propositions that end with questions, and the purposes of these questions are to get a confirmation, solicit a response from an audience, or even cajole an audience into agreeing with your proposition. It could also be a way of getting the attention of an audience to ensure they are following, or paying attention. For example, soft drinks are best served chilled, aren't they? From the example above, you can deduce that the purpose of the question attached to the proposition is to solicit a response from the audience or listener. The question attached to a proposition, statement, or declaration is known as the tag. The proposition of a question tag can only be formed using a declarative sentence. Interrogative sentences cannot be used to form the proposition of a question tag. For example, who ate the donuts, did you? The structure above is ungrammatical. However, the proposition of a question tag can, in some cases, be formed using an imperative sentence. For example, go to the porch, will you? Help me pick up the sticks, can you? The purpose of the tags attached to imperative statements or propositions in the examples above is to reinforce or restate the commands or directives issued in the proposition. Question tags exist in a number of ways, but before we get into those, it is important to get acquainted, first, with the rules that guide their formation of question tags. Rules of question tags: when the statement is negative, the tag becomes positive. For example, Charles is not coming home, is he? When the statement is positive, the tag becomes negative. For example, we are learning, aren't we? The auxiliary verb in the statement or proposition is used to form the tag. For example, they are starting at us, aren't they? When the proposition is positive, the negative tag is formed by contracting the negative adverb, not, with the auxiliary verb in the statement. For example, are plus not aren't. And the pronoun of the subject follows it directly. For example, aren't I? The pronoun must remain in subject case and not change to object case. For example, aren't me? This structure is ungrammatical. When there is no auxiliary verb in the statement or proposition, you use the auxiliary verb, do, to form the tag. For example, we leave downtown, don't we? There, do, uses in this tag is what we call the dummy do. This is because it is present in every sentence but not visible due to its emphatic nature. When a modal auxiliary verb is used in a proposition, the same will be used to form the tag. For example, we can eat the cake, can't we? But when the modal auxiliary verb, could, is used to express ability, the modal auxiliary verb, can, will be used to form the tag. For example, we could be friends, can't we? Not couldn't we? When a main verb and an auxiliary verb appear together in a statement, the auxiliary verb is retained in forming the tag. For example, they are playing outside, aren't they? When the auxiliary verb, am, is used in a statement, the tag is formed, using the auxiliary verb, are. As in, I am your best friend, aren't I? Not amn't I? The tense of the auxiliary verb in the proposition remains the same in the tag. For example, he was nice to you, wasn't he? This is not an exhaustive list as there are more rules that guide the formation of question tags. However, these are key principles you must follow to use question tags appropriately. Types of question tags. Positive statement tags. These are question tags that present positive statements with negative tags attached to them. Some examples of positive statement tags include, the female teachers are so pretty, aren't they? The boys can sweep the class, can't they? The lawyer walks smartly, doesn't he? We make a great team, don't we? Negative statement tags. These are question tags that present negative statements together with positive tags. Some examples include, she wasn't at the club, was she? You didn't eat the fruits, Did you? Mark isn't afraid of the content creators, is he? The teachers haven't decided on his punishment, have they? Bonus rule: the gender of the subject of the statement in question tag is what determines the gender of the pronoun representing it in their tag. For example, John is masculine, isn't he? So question tags are statements, brief statements, with short questions attached to them which could be for the purpose of confirmation, soliciting a response from an audience, or trying to get an audience to agree with you. It has a number of rules, chief of which is that positive statements attract negative tags, while negative statements attract positive tags. Understanding how and when to use question tags will make you a super writer, as you would be able to use them effectively both in speech and writing. See you soon.